We have to continue to laugh at the failure that is Saints Row. I am Mecca.
And I'm Rob off camera.
And this is a picture that's been floating around. I know everybody's probably already seen this, but I gotta point out something here, and I don't think people are gonna like it. Do you see all the copies of Saints Row they have for PS4 and 5 up there? Now, this is clearly a Walmart display. This is clearly, they're saying it's 10 minutes ago on launch day a few days ago. I don't think there's that many PlayStation 5s that are sold that are on the market anymore. I mean, there's a lot of them out there, but how many people actually have them? Do we really need that many physical copies? Aren't you just going to go to Steam and download the digital? Aren't you just going to go to, I don't know, because that was the thing with the PlayStation 5 is like half of them are digital and half of them have the CD tray. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah, well, people are buying more of the CD ones of the CD loader. So
yeah, but at the same time, I mean, are those people going to be buying Saints Row? So they're just a little bit of devil's advocate there, but that's a lot of copies. That's not nearly as many as The Last of Us 2, but that just tells me that they overestimated how many they were going to need at launch at Walmart. And those are going to be sitting there for the next 10 years because, let's face it, nobody buys games at Walmart unless you can't find them somewhere else. That's what I ended up having to do with some Pokemon game or something like that nobody else had them, and Walmart was the last one because Walmart's the last place you go. So we got more to laugh at with the failure of Saints Row that I am definitely going to just wait on until it's like $5. I swear, this is a $5 game, maybe $10 max. Oh, this is an old thing that's been going around from, 2021? Back when they thought they could taunt the audience. That they're like, oh, you're just a hater, neater. Well, really, maybe release something that's finished. That would be a good start, because then you would have all the people who are just so sick and tired of hearing about the culture war stuff. Like, if they had a game they could play that wasn't buggy and messy, then those people would at least buy it. Those people aren't buying it. The culture war people aren't buying it. There's a lot of people out there who are sick to death of being in a tug of war between, well, if I support this, then I support this side, or if I don't buy it, then I don't support that side. Because you got a lot of people who are just sick and tired of hearing about it. And I think that Saints Row probably didn't get the memo until later, until it was too late. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that they just went ahead. No, we're right, they're wrong, and they says, because there's that old saying. I said, if they're right, then we're all wrong, and we're the ones making the game. So
yeah, guess what though? What's our next article?
Yeah, the next article is about how St. Louis backlash here. Den of Geek. Why this reboot is already getting so much fan hate.
Oh, I thought we were going with the buggy unplayable mess.
Well,
one.
This is
yeah.
Here,
buggy launch. That's fine.
Well, yeah, that's what we call a segue, people.
I was trying to go to this one. Volition responds to the buggy launch. Yeah, that's part of it. Making these characters not as fun as the last ones.
Yeah. Volition has responded to Saints Row's buggy launch, knowing that it is aware of issues, actively working to fix them. Okay, well, at least there's that.
Yeah, they haven't fixed the ones like little Deep Silver or whatever, whoever did the last ones. They never fixed the game-breaking bugs of Saints Row 4.
Yeah, earlier this week, Saints Row was finally launched early after nearly a decade between games. Sadly, it seems to have missed the mark in many ways. Critics and players both giving negative review and leaving it with a critic rating of 63 and a user rating of 30 on Metacritic. One of the most common complaints with the game so far has been incredibly buggy and unfinished, with players reporting crashes, progress being deleted, visual problems, and more. Yesterday, official Saints Row account acknowledged negative feedback, mainly addressing the bugs and glitches that players have been experiencing, promising the fixes will continue to be worked on.
How about doubling down on that culture war? Like, you're just an istaphobe if you don't like it. Where's that article?
It's
the hater,
that was
the haters.
No, it's this. It's
that was this one.
It's this. It's actually from CBC here. It's this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas are becoming more inclusive, and some gamers don't like it.
Oh, shut up. Well, these games always had women. Saints Row always had women.
Well, you kind of knew it was going to come down to this.
Saints Row always had women. Pretty much every character was a woman, a man, a gay man. I mean, Pierce Washington.
We can bounce like my checks did back in the day.
Shaundi. Who else was
Kinsey.
in it? Kinsey, yeah. Well, she was a woman, but she wasn't, like, diverse enough. She was just into the giggity toys and stuff. I think taking away so much from what I'm seeing, and I still haven't played it, and I still don't want to play it, because I don't want to give them $60 for it. You know what? If I can sail the high seas and try it out a little bit, maybe I won't condone doing that. Don't ever do that. But you know what?
Yeah.
I gotta check this thing out so I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so anyways, but when reports emerged that the next installment of the video game franchise, in which hardened criminals wreak havoc with car chases, gunfights, plenty of curse words, will co-star a playable female character, it always did.
It always did.
A wave of negativity on social media and YouTube soon follow. The fat feminists have gone too far now, said one. See, now
I was played as a woman, and I made her bazoombas as ginormous as I could make them.
I can guarantee you it's some woke BS. There's no way that this game is going to outsell GTA 5, lamented another. Well, so far it's not.
Well, no, there's no way this game, like, Saints Row never outsold GTA, especially 5. GTA 5 has been on for, 10 years now? It's one of those service games where they just keep updating it.
According to one report from Bloomberg, Jason Schreier, the sequel to Grand Theft Auto 5 will feature a Latina woman, one of the game's main characters. Well, hopefully she'll be a stripper. She'll be one half of a pair of characters inspired by real-life criminals Bonnie and Clyde. So, okay, female leads more common today. Yeah, but you know what?
That's not the issue with it.
It's not the issue of it.
That's not the main issue. I mean, a lot of us who are just tired of hearing about the culture war stuff would have given this a shot if it hadn't been coming across as a buggy nightmare. Well, if you guys haven't been using this as another tug-of-war thing in the culture war crap.
Well, you didn't do yourself any favors. I mean, so Saints Row stuff was just this week. Game Series attempted to refresh itself with mixed results. Saints Row is the 5th in a series that debuted in 2006 as a competitor to Grand Theft Auto. Critics originally labeled it a GTA clone and given it some similar mission structure and tone. Later, sequels differentiated themselves with greater emphasis on slapstick comedy and science fiction twists. Early trailers reveal the new installment, the first of 9 years would be hard reboot, breaking away from the previous numbered sequels. Gone were the previous game's cool guys and hot girls wielding a giant purple you-know-what toys like a baseball bat, replacing them with a quartet of millennial ne'er-do-wells who spend their off time playing board games and singing karaoke. So yeah, you're not doing yourself any favors. Why
can't they be
here.
Cool? Why can't they be interesting?
Well, yeah, but like you said, you're gonna like these characters and you're gonna thank us.
Matt Murdock, was that his name? Nightblade, that kid, the little British kid. What was his name? I can't remember his name. He was one of the lamest cringe characters. He was like a hacker. He was like one of those computer programmer guys, and he turned into actually a pretty decent character in the next game. It wasn't Matt Murdock. I'm forgetting his name. You know which one.
Matt Murdock is Daredevil.
I know. Well, it was Max. It was something a lot like it.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. He ended up being Nightblade, and he was like part of the Tron gang.
But anyway, they lean into this hard. So the new cast is distinctively non-white, and players can customize the appearance and voice of the boss, whom they control through the game, including options for male, female, and gender-neutral features. So, as well as prosthetic limbs.
So it doesn't matter. So while you're complaining and bitching and moaning that it has a woman of color lead, is all for naught. Who is a CBC Canada? Whoever the crap this article.
Actually, they have somebody here. It cuts to the chase here. The characters are not in the top 10 list of reasons why Saints Row Reboot doesn't work for me, said Jordan Midler, who called the game a painfully generic open world malaise.
Yeah.
In his review for Games Chronicle.
It doesn't look like there's a lot to do. The world looks really empty. It doesn't look like you can't drive down the street and run over mascots. Yeah. You can't run over and beat up hot dog people.
Well, but yeah, this guy here he doubles down. New take Saints Row Grand Theft Auto game simply reflects on the fact that people are making certain cultural shifts, says Merritt K. So they're leaning into this hard.
This is the same blame game they did with every other project. This is what they did with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Reva. This is what they did with...
Oh, somebody say my name?
You are gonna go and shut your mouth, and you're gonna go and get stabbed in the chest and actually die like a normal person, Reva. Nobody gets stabbed in the chest with a lightsaber twice and lives.
'Tis but a scratch.
Yeah. Shut your mouth, Reva. Anyway, that's the problem. They keep using the same old.
No, you're
racist.
It's a built-in excuse. It really is. We've seen this. How many times have we seen this before? with Captain People, with Ms.
They've been doing
Marvel,
this since 2017, at least.
with
2016 was Ghostbusters.
You
With
know.
She-Hulk, they're gonna do it. You're just a sexist. You don't like it, despite the fact She-Hulk goes out of her way to male bash in every single episode.
So when people don't, when you do it, using it as an excuse to forgive bad work.
That's not good enough. I'm tired. And people aren't buying this anymore. You know, yeah, you're gonna have the lowest common denominator. People saying it's a woman, and I don't want to play it because it's a woman. Forgetting all the other female characters that we've had in these. But you don't even have to play it as a woman.
Yeah, well, anyway, so they're leaning into the hard. It's a 2017 playbook all over again. You know, like I said, it's a dated mess. And we watched somebody playing in this game. We watched David Jaffe, the God of War
Didn't they
creator.
rip on him, that beard boy? I remember ripping on him.
Yeah, they ripped. I can't remember what for.
I ripped on him for something because he said something stupid.
Yeah, I can't remember what for. I mean, but it really does. It looks like an unremarkable mess. It really does. It looks unremarkable. In 2022, this game looks like it was made in 2009. It really does.
2009 games look better. Like Red Dead Redemption looks better, and that came out in 2010. So.
Exactly, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this one I might check out for free. I might check it out when it's cheap. This is just more laughing at their failure. I'm not hurt because I still have Saints Row 3 and 4 to go back and play, as the cats are chasing each other around in the background. They're friends. They're best friends. They're so cute.
So anyway, like I said, I haven't got more. This is the same old. We're not here. It's the same old story, same old song and dance. It's everybody else's fault except ours.
And it gets old having to call out the same garbage when it didn't work the last 27 times. Like, why do they think it's going to work now? I am Mecca.
I am Rob, and here's some exciting news.
What?
You know, researchers claim to have footage of an ivory-billed woodpecker, a bird species long thought extinct.
Oh, nice.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So see, some good did come out of this.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
I see.
Whoa, I never realized this stuff.